I'm so sick and tired of all these ducks in a row. How many more do we have to go? Chuck P. C-Ville's finest. Hard hotline numero dos. Duck season continues. Man, I'm so fucking sick and tired, man, of all these motherfuckers ducking. I keep talking about this shit week after week after week. And after this whole Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder shit, man, all this shit just showed me, bro, if a motherfucker don't want to fight, they ain't gonna fight, man. You could take these motherfuckers to court. You can have arbitrations, all this other shit. If a motherfucker don't want to fight, they ain't gonna fight, man. With that being said, we gonna dig a little more into that in a little bit. But all these ducks in a row, look at what I found out. What's going on with this boy? You know Jamal Charlo. I found out that Danny Jacobs, the Miracle Man, had made an offer to Maul. But Maul refused it for Montiel. Hard hitters, that was a fight. If you notice, I had never even mentioned. I had said that I really wasn't too intrigued with the Tank and Barrios. I really wasn't too intrigued with Castano and Mel. But I didn't even mention Maul and Montiel. Well, oh my God, what a fight it was. Montiel was giving Maul hell the moment that motherfucking bell sounded off. What a fight. But to find out that the Miracle Man, Danny Jacobs, made him an offer and he refused for Montiel? Maul, what the fuck, man? And I keep saying this. I don't know how much longer he gonna be at that motherfucking 160, but Mel gonna move up, man. Arrow gonna move up to 54. Mel gonna move up to 60. What the fuck is Maul gonna do? Mel is gonna be strap season, man. Maul gonna have to move up, bro. And if he don't move up, that motherfucker David Benavidez said he's moving down to 160 for his motherfucking ass. He said, now I'm moving down to 160. If that motherfucker don't take the fight and he claiming that 160 is his division, and if he don't take this motherfucking fight, you know he a duck, man. I hate to even think like that about Maul, man. But goddamn, the proof's in the pudding. He need to be fighting Boo-Boo. I don't fucking understand this shit, man. Callum Smith. Good old Callum Smith. He's moving on up to 175. And I'm going to put it to you this way. I don't know why. I don't see that motherfucker beating any of those boys at 175. No motherfucking Bevel. No motherfucking Better BF. I don't see him beating any of those motherfuckers. But, you know, I feel like Callum, he probably should have been at 175, man. I think he kind of overstayed his welcome at 168. The only reason why he was there is because he was a belt holder. But I think he really should have been at 175. But I don't see that motherfucker once again beating anybody in that fucking division. You know what? This next shit, this is sad news to me, man. Del Boy Chisora and David Haye part ways. I said, goddamn, really? But you know something? you could kind of see that shit was about to happen, man. Leading up to the Joseph Parker fight, Dale Boy was about to go home. He was about to take his ass home. It wasn't even about to be no fight, all because Chisora didn't want to come out first. All right. David Haye did all he could to calm that motherfucker down. He said, man, fuck this. I'm out of here. Get my motherfucking shit out of that fucking hotel room. David Haye was telling the people, man, fuck what he talking about. Take his shit and put it in my room, man. He ain't going nowhere. It took Dale Boy's mom to save that fucking fight. Dale Boy, his mom called up and said, look, you stupid motherfucker. Get your motherfucking ass in that goddamn ring, have that fight. If it wasn't for that, who knows what the fuck would have happened? They had interviewed David Haye, and Coogan asked him, he said, with all this going on, David Haye, how do you feel, man, about, your journey with Dale Boy? And David Haye said, cool, it's been harder than a motherfucker. It's been harder than a motherfucker trying to train this boy. It's been hard as fuck. And look at the history. Look at the history these motherfuckers had. Remember when David Haye took that goddamn glass bottle and bust Chisora upside his goddamn head? All for Chisora to say, you know something, motherfucker? After they fought each other, train me. Be my motherfucking manager. What up, y'all? What up, DD? Cool, man. What's up? Oh shit, man! Goddamn, cool, man. You got to have a horn, man. You got to get to the bag, man. They gonna be calling you for the bag. You got to get that fixed, bruh. But yeah, David Haye said, "Hey, man, I done all I can. I'm doing all I can with this motherfucking man." So. Chisora losing this last fight, which I think he didn't. He got fucking robbed. All right. David Haye, like, look at man. It was cool taking him from Dale Boy to War Chisora, but I'm done now. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. And you know what? It seemed like that fucking it ain't gonna be the same without that Shamar Moore looking motherfucker next to fucking Chisora, man. But hey, man, whatever the fuck they do, I think David Haye still got his deal with BT doing shit for them. And Chisora, man, he looking for part 2 with Joseph Parker, probably this October. So stay tuned for that. Oh my God, man. Mike Tyson, man. Hey, man, another thing too, man. If you haven't checked out that De La Hoya hot boxing with Mike Tyson, man, check that motherfucker out, man. Them motherfuckers got deep. What's going on? Hey, Mark, no, what's going on, man? Hey, bro, been busy, man. Been busy. You see the shit going on the videos, bro. I've been working, man. Been working like a motherfucker. Hell yeah, man. And just talking about the shit going on in boxing, man. Whole bunch of ducking going on. All these ducks in the row. How many more we got to go? That's all I've been talking about is all this fucking ducking. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mike Tyson, man, he sat up here and he said that Tank Davis was the hardest hitting motherfucking puncher in the game. I said, that motherfucking Mike Tyson hate Deontay Wilder, man. That motherfucker hate Wilder. Now you got a little bitty ass Tank. You saying that motherfucker hit harder than Deontay Wilder? Hey, I love Mike Tyson to death, man. But sometimes, man, you got to take what he say. Kind of like I look at him sometimes like Floyd Mayweather Sr. You know what I'm saying? Love him to death. Love them motherfuckers to death. But some shit that they say, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta look the other way. But yeah, man, that shit fucked me up. Now let's get to this Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury bullshit. Now I just heard. First of all, they moving the shit from October 9th to the end of October now. Listen, man. This fucking fight ain't happening. This fight ain't happening. The arbitrator gave these motherfuckers to September 15th to have this fight. If you push the fight out all the way to fucking October, that fucking contract with all those stipulations, remember the stipulations? Oh, if he doesn't fight Wilder next, he has to retire, vacate the belt. Okay, all those stipulations was in that September 15th contract. If you push the fight out all the way to October, that contract is a void now. It's a breach. They don't have to do that shit. This is what the fuck I'm trying to explain to people. Oh no, they gonna have to fight, man. No, if Fury don't fight him, he could get sued. Yeah, those were the stipulations for the September 15th contract. You damn right that could have happened. If he would have what else and fought somebody else besides Wilder within that window of September 15th, then yes. But now that it's been pushed back, no. This fight ain't fucking happening. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Oh, well, you know, he just need more time. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers being very optimistic. I'm being real with you motherfuckers. He found another loophole to get the fuck out of this fight, and now he talking about he going to the UK full of goddamn COVID. It's like Teofimo in Italy full of fucking COVID, vacationing. I'm so sick and tired of all these ducks in a row. How many more we got to go? More fucked up news. Manny Pacquiao is not getting that motherfucking belt back. To my surprise, and yours, more than likely, I just knew that the WBA was going to vote and get his man back his title. But you want to know what the fuck I forgot about, though? I forgot about that goddamn regular WBA belt. I forgot. I said that regular WBA belt went somewhere. I forgot Jamal James had that belt. So I said, you know something, man, they weren't about to be doing all that shit, man. All right, we're going to take your belt, Jamal James. We're going to give it back to Ugas. Ugas, now we're going to take your belt. And them motherfuckers not going to be doing all that shit. That's why the motherfuckers voted it. And they said, listen, man, look, we standing 10 toes down on this shit. We made a decision. We flipped all these belts around and all playing hot potato with this motherfucker. We done, man. We not giving him the belt back. The only goddamn thing Manny Pacquiao bringing to this game is his motherfucking name. That's it. Tell me about it, cool, man. Like Fury did it again. He did it again, man. And motherfuckers don't want to face it. They don't want to face that shit. They still trying to be optimistic, thinking that the Bronze Bomber gonna get his get back. He can forget it, man. A motherfucker probably need to go ahead and beat Dillian White, spark him on out, because he damn sure ain't fighting Fury again. That's a Chuck P guarantee. He did it again. He did Vladimir Klitschko. Nothing's changed. It's the same motherfucking Fury, bro. If he ain't gonna fight, like I said before, you could take a motherfucker to arbitration. You can have court, all this motherfucking shit. If a motherfucker don't want to fight, they ain't gonna fight, man. Point blank and fucking period. And now they got this fucking COVID shit, which you don't have to prove you have. You don't even have to prove you have it. Just say, hey, man, I got it, fight off. Bullshit, man. Bullshit. I hate this COVID-19 shit out here, man. Bro, you got the kids out here even faking these fake ass positive tests. Taking fucking cold soft drinks and shit and fucking faking the test. Man, this motherfucker faked the test. Oh, it proved, it showed that he was positive. Man, you don't think that you can fake a test? You can fake any motherfucking thing. The fuck out of here, man. This boy ain't got no goddamn COVID, and he taking his ass over there across the pond. Where it's still fucked up. They're not even opened up over there. I don't think they opened up to July 19th, some shit like that. This is all bullshit. On the bright side of things, no. You know what? Before we even get into that, let's stick to bad news. Let's get all this bad shit out the way before I talk about the one good thing that's going on. Bud Crawford, my favorite fighter in the fucking world, he's back in October, my favorite month. But on a motherfucking Friday night, Bud Crawford, arguably the best pound for pound boxer in the game, showcasing his skills on a Friday night. That's like the equivalent of having The Rock wrestle on Velocity. That's the equivalent of having a Stone Cold Steve Austin wrestle on Saturday Night Shotgun. The utter disrespect that Bob is putting out to this boy Bud. Bro, if Bud re-signed with this motherfucker, Bob got something on that black ass motherfucker, bro. You could believe it. He got something on that motherfucker. If he re-signed, and hey, bro, don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. Even though with all the bullshit going on, him losing the Manny fight, him fighting nobodies for years. Hey, money talks. He feel like, hey, I guess they paying him well. I guess the bag good. I guess, hey, maybe he just comfortable over there with Bob. Sometimes motherfuckers, they don't want to change shit, man. Motherfuckers get complacent and comfortable sometimes. Hey, if I'm here, hey, I'm still undefeated. Hey, I was undisputed. I know I'm going into the Hall of Fame. Maybe I'll chill. It's sad if that's the deal, though. The boy need to be fighting the best, man. I was hoping for a Sean Porter fight. It's a goddamn shame, man. Bud on Friday night against motherfucking Zepeda. Motherfucking Zepeda. Let's talk about more ducks in a row. Last night, we had Javier Fortuna going against Jojo Diaz. Good fight. Damn good fight. Shit. It was moments where I thought Fortuna was going to get him out of there. Jojo, he stepped it up. Was landing some good ass combinations. Oh man, that 10th round, man. The end of that 10th round, man, he looked beautiful. What a fight. He wins by unanimous decision, as he should have. Hey, I felt he won the fight convincingly. Oh, but when they interview him at the end of the fight, Lord have mercy. All right, Jojo, what's next for you? What do you want to do next? Ryan Garcia. What? Motherfucker, who? Lion Ryan? Not a title holder. A ducker. He ain't gonna fight JoJo. He probably found a reason to get the fuck out of that fight. This motherfucker's insane now, man. Ryan 9 toes out the door. He keep talking about how he want Tank Davis. That motherfucker don't want a piece of Tank, man. Leonard, this is the only fight I want. Make it happen. Fuck out of here, man. He gonna duck JoJo. I don't see that motherfucker. Bro, he just all talk now, man. He's starting to get on the status. Dude, he's starting to get on the Amir Khan status to me, man. You know, it's like whenever I hear Amir Khan talking on an interview, I never take this motherfucker seriously. I don't believe a word that come out his mouth. He kind of getting on that status with me, man. Lion Ryan. So, no Devin Haney fight. And they were fighting to be the number one contender for his belt. But you call his name after you call out Ryan's. Why don't you try prioritizing, buddy? Don't you want that belt? No. One more duck in a row. How many more we got to go? So, oh, and to make this shit rhyme, traction is low. This is a new show. Damn, man, we keep rolling here. So, we got the lines open. Anybody who want to pop in this motherfucker, give a call and talk about what the fuck's going on in here. And if you ain't lucky to get in this motherfucker before I get the fuck off, then you have to witness all this shit on the archives and listen to all this dumb shit. What the fuck's going on in here? It's fucking ridiculous. I got that fucking number in the title. But other than that, bro, before I close off from this motherfucker, in order for boxing to get back to the golden days, bro, there's no fucking way, bro. People, they got to fight each other, man. I'm personally getting sick and fucking tired of your top stars going against, and I hate to call them bums. I hate to call these motherfuckers bums. But I just say motherfuckers that we just don't know shit about. You know what I'm saying? You never know what you're gonna get though with a fight like that. I mean, look at Maul and Montiel. I didn't know a goddamn thing about Montiel, man. You know what I'm saying? I just thought Maul will wash him. But bro, what a hell of a fight. Bro, remember fucking Mean Machine. Shit, we didn't know shit about Mean Machine. That motherfucker, hey, popped the fuck out of Bud ass. Oh, and by the way, that motherfucker is fighting Virgil Ortiz next, man. What a motherfucking fight that should be. What now? Let's talk about the good things here. That was another good thing. And another fight that's getting ready to be made that I like, Regis Prograis and Mikey Garcia. I like that fight, man. That's a true pick'em fight. That's a 50-50. And when I first thought about it, I said, I might lean towards Mikey. But then I went back and I said, Regis might edge it out. This is a true fucking pick'em fight, man. That's going to be a good fight. Regis Prograis was FaceTiming Mikey. He said, look, man, we want the fight in San Antonio, Texas. I know you're going to kill me because you got that fan base. I know you got that Mexican fan base, but I still think it'd be good for the fans, man. Mikey was all for it. Robert all for it. Both fighters want to fight. That fight's going to happen. Now, that fight's going to happen. When both fighters want it, it's going to happen. When the motherfucker don't want to fight, and we going to round it back off to this. If a motherfucker don't want to fight, they ain't going to fight. I think about that stare down between Wilder and Fury. The longest stare down in boxing history. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. A nice rhyme for the Ducks. Hey, bro, it's just what it is. But you know what? Going back to that Wilder and Fury, I look at that stare down that they had. The longest stare down they said in combat sports, not even just boxing, combat sports history. I said, who would have thought that would have been the last time Wilder and Fury stood across from each other face to face with no closure to this bullshit. Diddy said that stare down was like 10 minutes. They said it was 6 minutes. The longest one ever. Who would have thought? And that'll be the last time they looked each other face to face. With all that being said, hey man, follow me on Twitter at ChuckP216. Stay ahead of the game, man. Hey, King Kong and Ruiz. Bro, that's another good one. That's another good one. I can't wait for that one. Oh God, if it happens, I hope and pray we get that one. King Kong. Uh-oh, we got one. I think I know who this is too. Hard hitter hotline. What's on your mind?
Hey, this is Marcus, Ohio Boxing.
I knew that's who the fuck it was. What's going on, man? All right, we got our first motherfucking caller. What's going on?
What's good, man? I agree with you 100% that this fight is not going to happen. Let me tell you why. Because I like using history to validate my arguments and my facts.
I just like to use common sense, but go ahead.
Okay. Did Klitschko get his rematch with Tyson Fury?
No.
He postponed it twice.
Yeah, what he said he was injured or some shit like that. Yeah, when he had an ankle injury or some shit.
And the other one was another injury. Yep, he had 2 injuries.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another thing. They actually said that Tyson Fury did this before too. He faked the injury just to see how the people will react and see if his team was going to snitch, whatever the excuse was. But the fact that this man would do that just to get reaction just goes to show you that he would do the other. He would go and give you assistance just to get away. I don't think September 15th, I said September 15th, is the deadline. And I wrote this on my IG. I said this. I said, this is the pattern. He's cheated multiple times. I don't think he has confidence that he can beat Wilder without cheating from speculations. He's saying that he was cheating. I thought he had every right to prove that he can beat Wilder without these speculation and these rumors. Shut everybody up. That's what fighters do. But the fact that he is doing that, because I thought he could have beat Wilder, his game plan, he could have beat Wilder without all the tactics, without all the excuses. I just personally felt that myself, seeing the game plan. But when everything broke out the way it was, I just was like, oh my goodness, man. I just felt like he should have took this fight and gave, and as a man, you wrote this on a contract, man. Fight. Why is it so hard for you not to just take on this third fight? And I also heard people say, Chuck, they also said that, well, he beat him twice already. He doesn't have to prove anything. I said, wait a minute.
I mean, that's on the books, but I mean, anybody who watched the first fight, come on, man, they know better.
Right. Even if that's what you want to use. Mm-hmm. Manny Pacquiao, reputation has always been rematches. He's always gave people, that's just who he is. He gave Timothy Bradley a third fight.
Look at how many he had with Marquez.
Right. When he felt, he beat Timothy Bradley twice already.
Mm-hmm.
He beat him convincingly in the second fight.
Yep.
So he gave Bradley a third fight, no matter if you agree or not. But he thought Bradley deserved a third fight. Let's just end it for all. I respect Manny for that. And I think Tyson needs to do that. His fans, that's justifying it's a shame. But he is not.
Hey, shout out to Didi in the chat. She said Tyson Fury looked guilty at that stare down. He doesn't that motherfucker look guilty.
Yeah. Because he do not want this fight. He do not want to fight. And a lot of people need to pay attention to that. It's not a good look on him, man, as a fighter. And I think it's just a bad look. It's really, really bad look when it comes to that. And I don't think that fight is going to happen. And that's why this COVID was brought up. That's why this fake COVID was brought up, and it's a lot of things that expose that because his trainer from the gym, Sugar Hill, ain't got it.
Right.
But all these other people got it. Then y'all taking these flights.
Hey, can I put the cherry on top?
Go ahead.
Bro, he trained in the UFC facility with all the other UFC fighters was at. Do you hear that outbreak on UFC side of things?
Nope. And that's just the thing. And somebody was saying, if he's lying about COVID, Wilder can take him to the court. Listen to this. I said, listen here. One thing about boxing is so wide open, you can get away with so much bullshit. And Tyson Fury knows it. He knows you can get away with a lot of things. So no, Wilder can't prove he don't have it.
Right.
Yeah, come on. What are you talking about? Keith Thurman didn't even show an injury when he was hurt.
Right.
What are y'all talking about here? And people forget Terrence Crawford did this before. Terrence Crawford actually said he had a hand injury to postpone the fight before. Didn't have to show no, I forgot what it was. I'll have to look this up. But I remember Crawford doing that. And it was a good reason behind why he did that.
I know goddamn well it was a good reason because I know he ain't ducking that goddamn thing.
Absolutely not. I think it was more about the venue and the ticket sales wasn't going good. I'm going to look back.
Oh, well, you know something, brother? That's very believable. That's
absolutely. Very believable. But I don't even think that's something he would do. I think that was something that was advised to him to do. Just like Lopez. Lopez ticket sales was doing horrible because they overpaid for that fight. That Camboso versus Lopez, that is not a $6 million fight. That should be that's on a main event. They postponed that fight twice already.
Hey, bro. Hey, I got a friend who had a friend that was on that undercard, and I know for a fucking fact it was because of ticket sales.
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact it was because of ticket sales.
And they don't want to look bad for paying overbidding. See, what they did was they just overbid and got on because is not going to buy that.
Yeah, no, I didn't get all of the last part, but no, I'm with you though, bro. I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
You know, this COVID-19, man, is a get out of jail free card for all these motherfuckers who want to duck another fighter, man. That's why I hate this shit even out here.
Yep.
That's why they was like, oh man, you hate COVID-19 out here. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about the fighter having it. I'm glad it is out here because it's yet another fucking excuse to get away from a fighter.
Yep. That's it. That's all you have to do is use that. And that's the sad thing. Right? That's the sad thing about boxing. That it's just there used to be a time when you just fight the best. I think Tyson Fury knows that Wilder. I still got Tyson Fury favored in the damn fight. That's the crazy thing. It's like Wilder has to show us. Tyson don't.
Yeah. That's a fact there, man. Yeah, Wilder got to show us what he got, man.
Yeah, not Tyson.
Right.
I just don't get why you can't give that man an opportunity. But you nailing it on the head. It's a lot of ducking. And this is one of the reasons, and I'm going to say this before I get off. This is one of the reasons why I truly believe Adrian Broner is going to get praised. Once this era of boxing passed, people are going to look at Broner and say, damn, now I see why fighters move the way they move. Because Broner never ducked. Broner fought everybody in front of him, even though he did not win the
That's why he got losses.
Yep. And even though he didn't win the big fights, and this is the beautiful thing about Broner, he was the A side. He never mentioned money, people. He never said, you getting this cut and I'm getting this cut. When he was bringing the asses in the seats, they're going to appreciate guys like Broner because Broner started to see that after his 34th loss and was like, dang, man, you can't please these fans.
Yeah.
You can fight the best, and that's why you got these boxers moving the way they move. Because you can't please everybody. I just wish they could get back to just fighting. We need more Adrian Broners. I'll put it like that. So when Broner showed up, you remember showing up from the movie?
Oh yeah.
Like he wanted the best.
Yeah.
Every time he heard somebody say they was the best, he wanted to show. But I don't want to. That's my call, man. I don't want to be on too long. But yeah, man.
Hey, I love how He bring it all back around to them Ohio fighters. That's what I love about it, man. You got there right, man. Ohio runs boxing, man. I love how when you end it, man, and put a bow on it, goddamn, you put another Ohio fighter over, man. And you damn right, they gon' miss Adrian Broner, man. When it's all said and done, he definitely will be missed. Man, I appreciate the call, bro, man. Hey, that's what we do here, man. Hard hitter hotline. It's going down, man. Hey,
number love, man.
Check it. Hey. I'll be getting up with you.
Yep.
Hey, next week, because man, it's a new show. We gotta, start having some consistency, just like we did with Realville. Gotta have some consistency. I will be on at 7:00 every motherfucking week. Okay. And I ain't even talking no 7:15-ish, none of that. My motherfucking ass to be here at 7:00 on the dot. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be talking all this shit that's going on in boxing. I forgot another duck, Oscar Valdez. Come on, man. Duck and Shakur Stevenson, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, man, it's too many fucking ducks. Bro, I had put over the bantamweight division. I said, look at them boys over there, the motherfuckers fighting each other, man. I'm loving it. All for Nonito Donaire, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That motherfucker ducked Casimiro. He ducked the fuck out of Cass. He's going to fight a new way. Great fight. Not mad at that. But let's keep it real. He ducked the fuck out of Cass. All these ducks in a row. How many more we got to go? Chuck P. C-Ville's finest. But to you haters, call me your highness. I'll see y'all next week.